I'm divorcing my wife because of you. I never planned this, it just happened. Slowly, you came into everything without asking my permission. At first, it felt harmless, just another passing conversation, just another late reply, just another shared silence. But something shifted quietly, something I ignored completely, something I couldn't explain, something I refused understanding. My wife noticed changes. She always notices everything. The way I stopped laughing, the way I stayed distant, I blamed stress constantly. Work pressure became my excuse, late nights became normal, silence became our language, but truth stayed hidden, buried deep inside me, where guilt kept growing and honesty kept dying. Then you said something simple yet dangerous. You understand me better, and everything broke inside because I knew instantly what that really meant, what I was becoming, what I was risking. I tried pulling away, I really tried distancing, but your voice lingered, your words stayed echoing. Every message felt warmer, every silence felt heavier, every second without you felt strangely incomplete, and that scared me more than anything else, more than losing her, more than losing myself. My wife asked questions, simple questions at first. Are you still happy? Did I do something? I lied without hesitation, smiled without feeling anything, held her without presence, stayed without truly staying, because somewhere deep down I had already left, not physically, not visibly, but emotionally, completely gone. And you kept pulling, not intentionally maybe, but undeniably stronger than anything I resisted. You became my comfort, my escape from reality, my reason to smile, my reason to hide. I hated admitting that, hated facing the truth, hated what I became, hated hurting someone innocent because she loved me in ways I ignored, in ways I forgot, in ways I replaced. And still she tried, still she stayed hopeful, still she held on while I kept sleeping. Every night grew colder, every conversation grew shorter, every touch felt empty, every moment felt fake, until one evening she looked straight at me and asked softly, is there someone else? That question destroyed everything, because silence answered her, because my eyes betrayed me, because truth refused hiding. I saw her breaking right in front of me and still couldn't fix it, still couldn't choose properly, because choosing meant losing, and I was already lost. Lost between two words, lost between two hearts. You never asked directly, never forced any decisions, but your presence alone changed everything irreversibly, and I let it happen. I allowed every moment, I fed every emotion, I ignored every consequence. Days turned heavier, nights turned unbearable, guilt turned suffocating, love turned confusing. I stopped recognizing myself, stopped understanding my actions, stopped justifying my choices, stopped pretending it's okay because it wasn't okay. None of this was right, none of this was fair, none of this was forgivable, and yet I continued because walking away hurt, because staying hurt more, because everything hurt endlessly. My wife deserved honesty, she deserved complete truth, she deserved better love, she deserved better than me. And you became unavoidable, a part of my thoughts, a part of my decisions. Every memory included you, every plan involved you, every silence called you, every heartbeat mentioned you. I didn't fall. Suddenly, I drifted slowly, piece by piece, moment by moment, until there was nothing left, nothing real to hold, nothing genuine to give, nothing honest to offer. Just a broken man standing between choices, destroying everything slowly, including himself completely. And now here I am, saying what I feared, admitting what I avoided, facing what I created. I am divorcing my wife because of you, because of what I feel, because I crossed lines, not because you asked, not because you forced, but because I changed and couldn't go back. I thought it ended, but it just deepened. The silence grew louder, the distance grew permanent. She stopped asking questions that hurt me more, because silence means knowing, and knowing means breaking. I watched her fading right in front, losing pieces daily because of my choices. She still cooked dinner, still waited quietly, still smiled sometimes, but her eyes changed. They lost their warmth, they lost their safety, they lost their belief in everything we built. And I noticed everything, every small painful detail, every forced normal moment, every broken hidden feeling. But I stayed selfish, I stayed emotionally distant, I stayed completely divided between truth and desire. You kept texting softly, like nothing was wrong, like nothing was breaking, like nothing was ending, and I responded instantly, like I needed you, like I depended fully, like I had no control, because at that point I truly didn't. You became addiction disguised as understanding, and I hated that truth more than anything else, more than losing her, more than losing myself. One night she cried, not loudly, just silently, that kind of crying that breaks everything deeper. I heard every breath, every shaky whisper, every silent prayer she made for us, and I stood frozen, unable to comfort, unable to fix, unable to be honest, because honesty meant ending everything we had, ending years of love, ending her entire world. But lies were worse. They kept her hoping, kept her waiting, kept her slowly breaking. So I chose cowardice again and again. Every single moment I chose the easier pain, until easier became unbearable, until silence became poison, until distance became permanent, until love became memory. Then came that morning, the quietest morning ever. No arguments, no questions, just unbearable stillness. She placed papers down right in front without saying anything, without looking at me, and I understood instantly what those papers meant, what she finally decided, what I forced her into. Divorce written clearly across everything we built, across every shared moment, across every broken promise. My hands started shaking, not from surprise anymore, but from realization finally of what I destroyed. She didn't cry, then that scared me more, because tears mean feeling, and she felt nothing, just emptiness, remained cold, quiet emptiness, the kind that screams without making any sound. She said something softly, almost like a whisper. I already lost you before you ever left. That sentence killed me more than anything else, more than guilt itself, more than losing her, because she was right, painfully, completely right. I left long ago without physically leaving, and now it ended, not dramatically, not loudly, just silently collapsing like everything else. Did I sign those papers with trembling hands, with a shattered heart, with a broken identity? And in that moment, I thought about you, about everything we shared, about everything we became. I expected relief, expected some happiness, expected something positive after choosing this path. But nothing came, no joy, no peace, no excitement, no freedom, just overwhelming emptiness, because reality hit hard. Harder than I imagined, harder than I deserved, harder than anything before. I didn't win anything, I didn't gain love, I didn't find happiness, I only lost everything. And you felt different suddenly, not wrong, just distant, not warm like before. Maybe it was timing, maybe it was reality, maybe it was guilt finally catching up, because what we built wasn't clean or pure, it was messy, complicated, and deeply destructive. And now I see what I refused seeing, what I kept ignoring, what I kept denying. I didn't choose love, I chose escape. Instead, I chose comfort temporarily over something real permanently. You won't believe this, I finally understood everything, but it was late, too late to fix, because truth arrived slowly, after everything already ended, after hearts already broke, after silence became permanent. I called you that night, hoping you would answer, hoping something still remained between us, something real, but your voice changed. It felt distant, unfamiliar, like I imagined everything, like nothing truly existed. You sounded different, completely calm, cold, almost detached, like I was nothing, like I never mattered, and that moment hit harder than everything before, harder than losing her, harder than losing myself, because I realized suddenly what I refused understanding. You were never mine, not even for moments. I was just temporary, a passing emotional escape, a convenient late conversation, nothing deeper than that. While I destroyed everything, everything real, everything pure, everything that once mattered, everything that once loved, for something uncertain, something undefined, unstable, something that disappeared instantly. When reality finally arrived, I asked you softly, did you ever love? And your silence answered louder than any words. That silence broke me completely, irreversibly broken, because now I understood everything too clearly. I wasn't special ever. I wasn't chosen truly. I was just available at the wrong time, and I accepted everything, destroyed everything for nothing, lost everything for illusion, became nothing in return. That night felt endless. Every second felt heavier. Every thought felt louder. Every regret felt permanent. I remembered her voice, her quiet, gentle questions, her patience with me, her unconditional love always, and suddenly everything started making painful sense. What love really looked like, what I carelessly abandoned. She never demanded anything, never made things complicated, never made me question what we truly had. But I did. I questioned everything. I doubted something real for something temporary, and now I see what I chose instead: confusion over clarity, illusion over reality. I walked through memories, every corner reminded me of what I lost, of what I ruined. Her laughter echoed softly in places we shared, moments we built together, memories I replaced carelessly. I tried calling her just to hear voice, just to say sorry, just to fix something, but some endings don't allow returning. Some damage stays permanent, some doors never reopen, and I deserved that. Every bit of pain, every sleepless night, every regret I carried.